These are your guaranteed ways to stay poor, and if you do any of those things, you are on the right path to stay poor, my friend. But don't worry, because everything will change after watching this video. So number 1, thinking that you need to go through hell to become successful. Maybe you have this belief from watching movies like Rocky, where the main character goes through hell and everything goes wrong before he somehow becomes successful and gets to his goal. Things don't have to be like this in real life. I mean, if you think that you must go through hell to get what you want, most probably God will put you through hell. Take Andrew Tate for example. Before going to jail, he was extremely paranoid. He talked about going to jail on every single podcast. And he said that you must go through hell to become a great man. So guess what? God gave him what he wanted. Some will say that he was just being realistic, but if every day you repeat that something bad will happen to you, how do you expect good things to happen? Why don't you switch the negative thoughts with positive ones and watch how everything in your life turns around? You go from being a loser, hating yourself, to actually being proud of yourself, and everything changes. Number 2, thinking that making money should be hard. This is similar to the first point, but it's so true. Do you know that the richest guys out there make their money the easiest way? That's why the garbage man is poor and the crypto trader is rich. Can you even compare these two jobs? The first one picks up garbage all day, usually like 8+ hours per day, and deals literally with shit, while the other one presses a couple of buttons on his keyboard for 30 minutes a day and drives a Lambo. Thinking that earning money is hard will just get you further from being rich. Just like thinking that being successful you must go through hell. If you think making money is hard, God will make it almost impossible for you to make money. Once I switched my mindset from money is scarce to money is abundance, I became financially free. I remember being a broke teenager surviving off of $50 per month, thinking that making money, especially online, is hard. To me now, having like 5 streams of income and earning my teacher's salary in a week, life is like that. Everything starts from the inner self and then it manifests in the real world. So switch your loser mentality of making money is hard to making money is actually pretty easy, and you will see money flowing in your life from every direction like I do. Number 3, not knowing how to talk to people or how to sell. Your whole life is a sales game. You try to sell yourself to your crush. You try to sell yourself or your skills to your boss to get the job. You sell yourself or your knowledge in school to get good grades. So if you're not good at this, you won't be good at this game called life. Some people learn this the hard way as they get older. On the other hand, I had a free sales training from a professional with 20 years of experience and I worked as a salesman. So right now I don't have a problem with selling myself. And this is not in terms of me selling my soul, like some people do for money and clout, but rather selling my abilities, selling my skills, like selling anything. You know the famous phrase from the Wolf of the Wall Street, sell me this pen? Well, it's basically that. You need to learn how to sell the pen, not because you try to open a pen shop, but to implement that practice in your everyday life. You see, all the rich people on YouTube telling you that they made money from their agencies or drop shipping or trading while they're selling a course to you. Do the math yourself. They're actually making their money from you. You are the product. Number 4, working a 9 to 5. This is a 1000% guaranteed way to stay poor. No one who works a 9 to 5 is rich. And don't even try to mention Uncle Ben, who worked his whole life as a lawyer, so now he can buy a used Mercedes when he is retired. He's not rich. Flying private is rich. Driving a Lambo is rich. Living in Dubai is rich. Obviously, in terms of money rich. Firstly, you need to be rich in your mind, be healthy, have people that love you and so on. But when we talk about money rich, you won't get there by working a 9 to 5. Maybe you don't even want to be rich, maybe 5 to 10k per month is enough for you. That's okay, you can get that with real job. But for the people who want maybe 20+k per month, you need to go the other path, the unconventional path. Number 5, being an NPC. Most of the people live their life on just literally autoplay, bro. They go mindlessly throughout their days, mostly slaving away their lives. Next time you do any of your everyday activities, try to be present. You'll keep that for like 10 seconds and your thoughts will automatically fly away. You can't live your life like that. You need to be present, you need to be conscious. You drink your coffee, scrolling through social media, you work out listening to music, you drive around listening to a podcast or whatever. Basically, your whole day you're busy doing something, and that's why when you try to sleep, your brain is still active and thinks about 5 different things in 1 minute. Being aware and mindful throughout the day by meditating prevents this. Yeah, I know meditating sounds boring, and I know that Andrew Tate said that meditation is for pussies, but trust me, it really works. I also thought like this, that meditation is for pussies, and I wondered why I wake up with 2 different songs playing in my head at the same time. My brain was a mess until I started meditating. Number 6. Watching the news. To be honest with you, man, if you watch the news, there's something wrong with you. Not only they preach the corrupt mainstream media propaganda, but they only say negative things. I know there are people who watch the news so they can stay up to date with the things happening around the world, and they say they're not affected by the news, but to be honest with you, it's really hard to watch the news and not be affected. So the best thing you can do is just not watch them. Number 7. Not having multiple streams of income. This is really important, and I'm gonna give you an example why, an explanation. I've worked with a millionaire, a very successful guy, and he said to me this, which changed the way I view things. We were talking about business, and he was telling me about his 5 businesses generating him income, and I was like, but the rich people online say that you should only focus on 1 business at a time and go all in on that. He looked at me kinda angry and he said, that's the biggest bullshit ever. If you have only 1 business and it fails, what you gonna do, bro? Farmers don't keep just 1 chicken to bring them eggs. They have bunch. They can't only rely on 1 chicken. So if a millionaire said this, it's true. I obviously knew this before, and like I said, right now I have like 5 streams of income, it's generating me cash every single day. So if you're trying to stay poor, only have 1 stream of income. So my friend, I just shared with you what you should do to stay poor, so you not just need to reverse these things and become rich. Good luck.